The conservative radio host Laura Ingraham is going to have a conversation here about transgender kids. And she's going to argue that because of her personal experience in life, we shouldn't give these kids treatment.
I played kickball. I wanted to play baseball. I mean, I was the quintessential tomboy.
Well,
and I don't happen to be. I don't happen to be transgender or anything. I'm just I'm just me. I'm a heterosexual person, which, But I'm just saying. I don't know. Maybe now, if I had exhibited the same, understanding, maybe I would be kind of pigeonholed as someone who needs some type of hormone therapy or some type of different classes, or you know what I mean? It's just like there are girls and boys who represent differently. I'm not saying some of them won't grow up to have transgender inclination or gay inclination. I'm not saying any of that, but I'm saying not everyone who shows these types of behaviors end up feeling that way.
Well, and some of them will grow up to be gay, and so what?
Mm-hmm.
But when I see, I met some kids who've been sort of pushed along this, and I'm feeling really sorry for them because they're liable to be even more confused than most kids as they get older, and sometimes they do change their minds. There was a case of one transgender kid in Britain, who was the youngest ever candidate for surgery, a boy who transitioned into being a girl. He got hormone surgery. He got his breast amputated, and by the time he was about 17, he thought, "Oh my God, I'm really a boy after all. Now what do I do?"
No, well, I think it's child abuse.
Yeah. Look, here's the thing, man. It's certainly a genuine concern to say, well, I think we over-prescribe medicines to kids and we take it too far in this area or that area, and it's a problem, and the parents need to calm down, and we're over-medicating and doing this and doing that. And look, those are all legitimate conversations to have. It's a genuine concern. You could say, I think there's a misdiagnosis going on in that particular case or that particular case. But here's the thing, man. It's not child abuse. It's not child abuse. So what she's doing, this is something you see all the time from conservatives. They take their own personal experience and they extrapolate it to everybody else. So Laura Ingraham says, well, I played kickball and I was a tomboy, but I wasn't transgender, so therefore nobody should get transgender treatment if they're young. Yeah, but wait a second. That doesn't mean that everybody's exactly like you. That doesn't mean that every transgender person is just a tomboy, but they think they're transgender, but they're not. No, there are some, look, from a young age, I mean, there's so many examples of that where kids, when they're very young, even before they're sexually mature, they know they're gay, or they know they're a transgender. It happens all the time, and maybe some people it happens later. I'm not saying that's not true either. But why not leave it up to them and the doctor? Laura, you're not a doctor. You're a talk show host. Leave it up to them. Let them make the decision. Okay? Yes, sometimes there are young people who are transgender and they're just getting treatment. It is hormone therapy treatment. And the bottom line is this, man. She's saying it's child abuse for political reasons. She disagrees with that lifestyle politically, so she wants to take her belief system and impose it on everybody else. Okay? And again, look, it's not to say that there aren't genuine concerns about overprescription or misdiagnosis or this problem or that problem, especially when it comes to kids. I get it, man. I get it. But have that conversation if you want to have that conversation. Don't say it's all child abuse because there might be a few examples when doctors went too far. No, it's not. Don't throw out the baby with the bathwater. It's not an all or nothing. Sometimes you need gender treatment and you need hormone therapy replacement for young people. And you got to leave it up to the doctor and you got to leave it up to the individual. And for you to just broadly say, well, it's all child abuse, you don't know what the fuck you're talking about.